Hello all, nice to here. I do hope so. You're having a good day today. And today I'm bringing you a knife unboxing of, as you can see, a WE knife. This is brand new, haven't gotten it out of the box yet. Hopefully it's pretty good. I picked this one up recently because I've been interested in it for a while, but it was out of... Psst. Oh, this is gonna fight me. WE, why do you do this? Well, this unboxing's going great so far, isn't it? Can't get the knife out of the can't get the slip off the box. That would be, yeah. All right. Now that we're in there, typical WE packaging. Did they change their? I feel like this looks a little different than it used to. If I had a WE package right around here, I would have checked it, but I don't. So this is the WE Guthrie, which is named after the designer, Jason? I believe it's Jason Guthrie. He makes custom knives, and this is based off of his Scout design, I believe. I've been interested in this one for a while, but like I said, it sold out, and then it's now back, and it's back. Let's get it out there. Woo! Okay, big boy. I knew it was big, but yeah, there's Guthrie's logo right there. And I guess it also serves as the name of the knife, which I don't normally like on the knife, but I mean, if that's his logo, that's his logo, right? Ooh, that is smooth. No play whatsoever. It is a tiny bit... maybe it just looks a little off-center. Yeah, I think it just looks a little bit off-center because the grind's just a tiny bit shallower on this. And I mean, just a hint. It's really close. Or I should say it's deeper on the side. It goes in a little further, so it makes it look like, you know, it's off. But actually, I think that's perfectly centered. Ergos are really good. You feel the pocket clip, but it's not uncomfortable. I mean, it's a big handle, it's a big knife. Let's see how long of a blade we're talking real fast. I'm going to say that's at least 4 inches. It is, well, technically to this very tip of the, I mean, that is underselling it because there's still a little bit more blade there, but it's technically just under 4 inches. 3.9. Let's just take a quick look at this thing. I like the swedge. Very attractive swedge on that. Yeah, see that? Got a little indent here for your finger. Very comfortable. Very secure in the hand. The jimping actually does provide some traction. Okay, that's good. You definitely feel like you're in there good when you're in this position. Lots of room to adjust. Speed holes normally aren't my thing, but I do like that they're carried over, at least partially design element wise, onto the other side. The inlays are, inlays, I guess. I guess this wouldn't be an inlay, this would be an onlay scale, or whatever you want to call it. They're done pretty well, actually. Like, really well. Like bronze titanium. Good flex to the clip. Lock bar axis is not amazing. It is cut back a little bit, but it's super easy to access. Like, it doesn't need to be any more than this. Very comfortable lock bar, and the action is really, really, really good out of the box. I do see a problem, but that might not be as much of a problem as I think. The plunge grind is, yeah, the plunge grind needs to be better. The plunge grind is basically hitting the edge. Don't want to see that. And the stop pin is right behind the edge. which could be a problem, but it looks like it's hitting here, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. It is behind the edge, but because the edge is so much lower down here, and you're not typically going to cut into the stop pin is technically on the tang of the blade where it's back to full stock thickness, so you're not really going to cut into that. You're usually going to cut in a little bit in front of that, once somewhere in between, like in the middle of the plunge grind. Even if, I mean, you have to not only remove all that steel up there, but then you still probably wouldn't cut beyond this point, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't want to see the stop pin place there, ever, but I don't think it's actually going to be a problem on this one. You can just cut in a little bit more choil and shave this down a little bit, or in a little bit, I should say. Expand that choil, get it away from the plunge, and you'll be fine. I don't think you'll ever actually have a problem on this one, even if it is in the bad place. They did it. It's in a bad place, but it's the design itself compensates for that, so I don't mind. Let's see. That reverse flick is a little bit tight. You don't have a lot of room here, but the studs are, yeah, pretty grippy, so it works really well. Really good front thumb stud flick, and the front flip is really quite easy. Let's see, all kinds of thumbs. Yeah, you can pretty much, even though it's long and big, you can really do this thing in any direction. I mean, it's a straightforward knife, but it's a really nice design. It's a really good knife design, I think, and I really like this. Yeah, even though it doesn't feel like you're getting a lot of purchase on this thumb stud back here, just hitting it like this, the top of this thing is grippy enough that it just flies. Very nice. Good detent, no detent lash. This is a very nice knife. I really like this. This is the kind of knife that you get and you're like, okay, yeah, I kind of want to put that in my pocket, because it's just like, it's a big knife. And, well, I mean, if you've seen my channel before, you know I like the more longer, slender knives. And this one's appealing to me, even though it's got a little bit of wonkiness. And the forward position, because of this drop in the handle, it doesn't just stick out straight here. The blade itself angles down a little bit, so you got better ability to cut and hold things into the blade, because it's you know, forward position. Mute. There are things you can do when it goes this way, but it also makes just holding material into the cut pretty darn easy. And let's see, can I get up here and be still comfortable? Yes. Okay, for me personally, I can just get 2 fingers here. See, I'm just a little bit on this at the bump, but it's still pretty darn comfortable, so I can get right up behind that edge if I really need to do something like fine, or don't want the edge, the choil possibly hanging up on something. For finer work, I can do that and still be pretty comfortable. So yeah, I think this is a really good knife so far. I like it. How's the carbon fiber? Any voids? Let's just double check that real fast. WE is not known for having too many voids in their carbon fiber, at least not in my experience. If yours differs, I'd be interested in hearing about that, but WE's carbon fiber, and so far, is pretty solid most of the time. And I don't see a single void in this one, so yeah. They also did a pretty good job on the speed holes. They're pretty uniform and clean. Alright, I think I'll end things here. I'm going to carry this, use it, not a ton, but I mean, a little bit. It'll be in the pocket for a while. Ooh, decently thin too. I suppose that's the only downside. You don't have a nub down here to you know, catch your finger, it is going to be the heel of the blade that actually stops it. Unless you do this, in which case you're fine. But if you like dropping, it will drop to your nail, but your nail will show the evidence of it dropping. Is what I'm trying to say. Alright, I'm going to end things here. I greatly appreciate anybody watching. Consider liking, subscribing for more. I've got a interesting budgety sort of knife coming, and so I've got a few things in the works here. I will see you guys, and any gals, if they would care to watch, in the next one. See ya.